welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning in my print impressions weekly. I just uploaded yesterday, I believe it was, or the day before, I'm not sure. I think it was yesterday. I uploaded this one, which was the week of my birthday, and I did forget to skip a week for this. So these 2 weeks are going to be out of order or whatever, but I mean, that's okay. It's just me dealing with it and that sort of thing. So yes, I did end up missing out on the fact that I had to skip a week, so that it's okay. I'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to be using this little kit from Spotted Gum. You know that I love to use these pretty much exclusively because I bought quite a few of them. I think they're really cute. I thought that's because this is for the week of the 6th through the 12th, I think. Yes, the 6th through the 12th of July. This is very tropical, very summer to me. So yeah. And what I did is I flipped through my, you know guys, if you've been watching my videos, that I have this book of floral stickers. And what I did is I just sort of flipped through and I looked for patterns and or colors that were similar. And I found that these in this book were pretty similar. They do not have, they're not on clear, they have the white background, but that's okay. I really don't mind. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some of these so that I have them, and I know that a lot of it will get you know, kind of layered over and that sort of thing, but that's kind of the idea, is I'm trying to create like a background of things. So I think I'm just going to put this one here just like that. That way I know the bottom washi will miss it. And then I have this one that has a similar color, and I'm thinking about putting it up here. Yeah, let me do it like that. I'll go back and trim off all the edges, but that's what I've got so far. And then there are a couple of others here that are just loose, and this is a double. So let me go ahead and go in with the double leaf here. I'm not sure how I want to use it. Let's just go with it like that right there. And let's stop for now, and if I have any places that I need to add deco as I go, then I can always do that. But I'm just going to trim off this edge here. I have had my coffee, but I have not had my lunch for very long, so I am shaking again, shaking like a leaf. But some of it I'm beginning to think is just age. Just getting old, you know. I mean, I think that's what it is. But anyway, so got that done. So let's go in with the bottom washi, because I think that always adds a lot, and I tend to forget it sometimes. So let's go in. This is foiled with beautiful gold foil. Absolutely love this. How do I want to? I'm going to turn it upside down so that I can kind of see where I'm laying it according to the center, that sort of thing. I want to kind of line it up with that and just do the very edge of the paper, just like that. Oh, that's cute. And then you got just a little bit peeking up above. I'm just really enjoying using some of these boxes full of decorative stickers that I have accumulated, whether it was scrapbooking or Happy Mail, you know, like doing pocket letters, you know, things like that. I have a huge stash of stickers that they're just sitting there, and it's a lot of money to put into something. So yeah, I just decided that maybe it was time that I started figuring out a way to implement some of these. And I don't know that I've got time to ever use some of the stickers that I've got, because I have so many. But at least I feel better when I'm not, you know, like, I don't know, when I'm at least making an attempt. I mean, you guys feel me on that, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and go in while we're going along, and I need the long sticker for this week right here. I have the hardest time with these little flags. They're very sticky. well cut. I mean, I have been really impressed with everything. I just kind of stepped out on a limb to purchase from this shop. I had never shopped with her before, but I wanted to kind of see, you know, what her sticker paper was like. It is the most buttery, oh my gosh, it's so buttery. It is the most buttery, soft, high quality matte ever. It's just like butter, as they say. But yeah, it is really beautiful. Everything that's printed, I mean, the colors are very vivid and bold. The color saturation is perfection. So yeah, there's that. I'm freaking loving these little kits because I really do feel like I get my money's worth out of them. I don't really waste hardly anything, and I could probably, if I wanted to, like add some layering pieces. There's enough little areas in the background that I could probably stamp out something, you know, like use a stamp or whatever. Is that what they're called? A punch. Yeah, that's what it's called. Use a punch and create like some layering pieces or something. But I do get so much use out of it, and I'm so excited that it's so functional for me. The way that I planned it is anyway, I should say. The only thing that I would add to it if I were her, and I doubt she's watching my videos because I don't think I even mentioned having a channel to her. But if she were watching, the only thing I would say is that I'd love to have a weekend banner. Just something, you know, it doesn't have to be huge or anything, but just something, because I don't have any extra ones that are just laying around at the moment. I think I've used almost all of them to this point. So, yeah, I would just say we need a weekend banner. Other than that, this is the most functional little one-page kit that I think I've ever used. It's really, really, really great. So let's do that and get our cute little 3-heart checklist, which is absolutely perfect as well. I just don't think there's anything I would do different other than that one little thing. And I mean, let's face it, we all get an extra weekend banner sometimes in kits and things like that that we don't use, that I could probably search out and look through and use. But one thing I did do is I just recently went through all of my stickers as far as, you know, like planner stuff, and I have destashed so much. There's this huge box. One of my friends from high school, she's a very, very precious lady, and I messaged her and I was like, hey, you know, I've got all these stickers that I need to get rid of. Her and her daughter both, I believe, planned. So she said she wasn't purchasing kits anymore, and I had all kinds of stuff, everything from leftovers to full kits and stuff that have just gotten old, and I know I'm not going to use them. So I reached out to her and I said, hey, I could probably send you a box a box full of stuff. And she was so excited and so thankful. So I can't wait to get that mailed out to her. I'll probably have to wait till payday to do it, because I don't know, y'all, that's something else. That's something else. That's a huge big box. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this that says next week. I'm gonna put it underneath here. That way, if there's anything that I need to add, then I can just write across here. That's not a problem for me. Okay, now let's see. I want to go in with this stuff the best way that I know how. Okay, I did have an appointment on Wednesday, and I do have some other stickers that I want to add in as well. So let me go ahead and go in with, okay, and then I'll be telling you, you know, sort of like, I'm just going to hit the major points that I know that I need to include, and then, you know, I'll start planning day to day. So this was the week that my dad was in the hospital, and that's the reason this is late. I had to rush home to my parents, and I ended up staying this entire week. Actually, I got there on Sunday evening, and I left on, it was either Sunday night or Monday morning. I can't remember right now, but Dad is a heart patient. I think all of you that watch me by now probably know that. Oh, and I have another little, so I'm going to put that underneath the next week thing, and that way that'll encourage me to write over it too. Know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So this was the week that I rushed home to be with family and make sure that my mom was taken care of. Their alternator in their car had broken down, so they didn't even have a vehicle. And so, I mean, they had a really nice vehicle too, so that really sucked. But anyway, we had the car towed, insurance towed it, and then we got it fixed. But during all of this situation with my dad, Mom was at home by herself with no ride. And right now with people in the hospital, you know, you can only let so many people, sorry, I gotta have a drink. They'll only let so many people come back at a certain time. And so basically Dad's heart stopped. He is a heart patient. He has been having problems. I've gone over this, you know, in depth on a couple of videos, but anyway, okay, planning sesh. I need to put this on Monday because I actually did do that, and I decided to bring this out. This is from My Newest Addiction. It's just like a little planner with a cup of coffee and a pen. I have used these in the past, but it has been probably a year since I've used one of these, so I thought I would pull this out and maybe put it down for my planning sesh. And I did try to plan when I got there, but guys, oh goodness gracious, it just did not work out. But I mean, I tried, you know. So let me see, did I bring out, I brought out several new things that I've gotten from Jackson Pepper and Crabs by Towie and things like that. But let's go ahead and just use this one instead of the other, because this is part of the kit. So I did try to get some planning done, but I realized really quick that I wasn't going to be able to do that because I needed to help Mom. I was running back and forth and all that kind of stuff. So I brought this out. This is from Glam Planner. This is one of Teeny and Bop. It's really large here, but I'm going to use this one because it was this week that I traveled home, and I thought this would be a great way to show that. And so I think I'm just going to do this right here. And then I'll remember that this is the week that I traveled home. All right. Let's see, this was the week before payday, and so that means I don't need this one. I did not pay any bills while I was there, and I didn't really have a whole lot of time for self-care either. So I have these two and this heart that I left that I can use. Let me go ahead and I guess we'll just start day to day, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so I got to Mom and Dad's early this week, and I tried to do the planning situation. I wrote some things down at least, but then I kind of had to abandon it. So that was the, kind of the end of it for me as far as my planning session was concerned. But at least I tried. Being away from home and not having any of your things, I did the best I could. So there's that. So on this Monday, Dad was in the hospital, and I think what I want to do, I am going to, I'm just going to put... See, I also have this, which is so stinking cute. I love that. Okay, I'm going to use this. This is the bowstring sampler box from the Giving Girl. This is in the color peach, cream. And I think I want to use that to represent Dad being in the hospital. I'm just going to write across it. I'm going to use the heart because it's quite appropriate, I feel. He was in the hospital because of his heart. So we're going to put that down. No, it's not exactly straight, but I'm okay with that. I'll put on here, that I had to cook. I had to make sure the car got towed, and I can write that simply. Okay, and then I'll just put Dad in hospital. All right, then on Tuesday, I had to take Mom to get her car. I think what I want to do is, okay, yeah, I'm going to use this bigger box for that. We'll do that there, and I'll just write in car. And then, yeah, so we had to get it really early for that. And I do want to use this little coffee here because she and I, even though we had to get up early, we got up early enough that we could sit and talk and have coffee. So I'm just going to put Mom time right there over coffee. And then about 7:30ish that morning, I took her to the hospital, and she spent almost the whole day with Dad, or as long as they would allow. Let me put it like that. Okay, So let's go ahead and put, I want to put this flourish because it's so pretty. I've got some over here to use. It's the same one, but I just really love it. I'm gonna put it right here. And then what I want to do is I want to put down, if I had a different kind of layering piece, but you know what I can do? I have these, and I think I'm gonna put one of these down, and then I can use the this for cooked because I did. Because I did. And I want to use the rounds just because it's a really fun shape. So we're just going to do this right here. I'm going to offset it just a little bit. And then I'm going to use the fork and knife because I cooked dinner for Mom. And we sent a plate to the neighbor because she had been taking care of us as well. So I just want to note that, you know, I'm just going to put dinner, and then that'll be fine because it's not like I'm ever going to forget this week, you know. Okay, one of the things that was really strange that happened while I was there is I thought already moved all of my mail to my current house. Apparently that was not the case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this last one. I got Happy Mail. The postal service dropped off a package for me. And it was funny because, I mean, like, if I hadn't been there for, you know, Mom and Dad, then there's no telling when she would have found it. I mean, I was checking the mailbox and everything, and there was a package in there for me that I had placed an order, but I had used the wrong address. So I'm just going to say Happy Mail right there, and I can use the little truck because it's so cute. Okay, the next thing, let's see. Since I have these, and I love that they're in opposite directions, I just want to use these for extra sparkle. I want to put that one on the mug, and then I think I want to put one over here as well on the little truck, just because I can. Okay, so I got some mail that day, and this day they were thinking about when they were going to do an arteriogram and that sort of thing for Dad. They ended up doing it late this evening, but basically Mom had to spend the night in the hospital. So I'm just going to go ahead and use, let me see, what do I want to use? I could use, let's use one of these. Tweezers. Okay, let's use this. So Mom ended up staying in the hospital. And so I'm just going to kind of put this here right underneath, and that means that she and I were able to or I was able, she wasn't, I was able to catch up on some much needed sleep. Guys, I was exhausted. I'm just going to write exhausted right there. I mean, I was so tired by Thursday after driving that far on Sunday, and then, you know, everything that was going on. It was more emotional than anything else, I would say. But I did catch up on some much needed sleep there. And then I didn't leave my PJs all day Friday. I mean, I just didn't. And I also had to change the sheets before I left. So I'm going to do changing out of my PJs, and then I'm going to do right here, change the sheets because I did. And then of course I did have to cook again or whatever, but I do like to mark that I changed the sheets and got them ready for someone else. And then right here, the PJs all day situation. I think I'm gonna go in with another of these. Let's use this one. I love these. They're so stinking pretty. I'm just gonna mark that never left my PJs all day. I was dog sitting and house sitting, and I mean, they wouldn't let me come to the hospital to see my dad. They let my mom out a couple of times, in and out a couple of times, but overall, I wasn't doing anything but holding the fort down, so to speak. So yeah, I never left my PJs. I stayed that way all day Friday. Saturday, before I changed the sheets, I did go and I went to the store. I really don't know how I want to mark that though. I mean, I don't even know if I want to mark that. I think I'll just fill it in this. But I ran to Target and got us a couple of masks, cloth masks, because we couldn't find ours. don't know if they fell out of our purse between the door of a store or something, you know, in the car or whatever. But anyway, I had to go to Target and get some more face masks. Okay, and then after that, how do I want to mark? I think, let me just go ahead and be, while I'm doing this, let me be thinking while I'm doing this. But anyway, I know I've rambled a lot so far. I am so sorry that I've been rambling. I have a lot of thoughts going on in my head. And, oh, and these are date dots from Nikki Plus 3. You can see I put some of them back because I'm using the wrong thing, but they're really, really good. I love her date dots. And I just don't normally use the date dot circles that come with this little kit on the side. They're just white, but these are already white. So, I mean, you know, why not just go on? Use them as they are. They're good and gold and sparkly and fun. Much more so than just the plain circle. If I can get this down. And the last date dot. Okay. And then, what did I do? Oh, here they are. I'm going to put another one down because I traveled back home. Guys, when I got back home, I was so excited. My honey had cleaned the kitchen. He didn't have a dirty kitchen waiting on me. There was no dirty laundry waiting on me. Everything was nice and straight and pretty. I mean, I was so relieved by that. Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can find a place for these kinds of things. I think I want to use this one. This sheet is from Jackson Pepper. It's just their full dividers on clear sticker paper, and I'm terrible about lifting them up. I can't seem to do it very well. Don't ask me why. It's not her, it's me. I'm just terrible about it. I have a really hard time getting underneath it. Okay, well guys, that took me a hot minute for some reason, but anyway, got it down finally. I think that just is really cool. It adds a little something to it. Really love that. Okay, and guys, that's about it. I mean, it was a full week for me, but I mean, you know, like by someone else's standards, it may not have been that much, but you can see it's turned out really cute. It's super functional. I love that you can just throw this in your purse and go, and I try to keep like a little notepad with it so that I can write down some things so I remember. That's what I was trying to do here. I just had to kind of abandon it because there was too many things I was needed for, and I did not have the time to sit down and write down stuff. I mean, it was just, I was working on the fly. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did. This is just my daily life. I love this little planner so much. I just think it is adorable, and I just love that, you know, I can go in and quickly write down the main things that happened to me over the course of a week, and I have a little bit of a memory kind of situation saved all in this hardback book. I just love it. I just think it is so fun, and I've been loving planning in it, except for when I get behind. I don't like getting behind, but hey, you know, life happens, guys, and you just gonna have to roll with the punches sometimes. So yeah, that's it. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I am going to go, and I wish you all a happy week. Bye.